Raiders. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go at Mile High. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Okay,
following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready. 45.
Young working from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that.
First time this game, they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Play action now with Daniels. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And they scoop it up, time to push the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, third and long. Going with the screen to Taylor. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he gets it away from his end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Go. Ready?
Play action now. Young. Has it downfield. It's Chase. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 23 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Play action now. Daniels flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, here's Daniels. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Daniels throwing on third. Got a man. This is Evans. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders trim the lead to 1. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going play action. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Shakes himself free.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At the 50-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Play fake here, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play, and the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go. Viking 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Taylor now up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Broncos' 6-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. On the move, headed right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 15. At the 17-yard line.
Come on, set. 50.
Out of the gun, Young. Fits it through the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Goes 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow, 1.
Handoff headed right, Buckley. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Cycle. Ready. 45.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Here's Young to throw. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Puts him there under it, deep down the left. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
Start on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go. Bring it. Ready.
Back to Taylor on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Vegas, first down.
Go.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Vacates quickly left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On second and 10 now, Daniels setting up the running back screen. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
It's Young to throw here on first. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Looking to throw. Young. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Young working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17.
Second and 17.
Now Young. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. Here he goes, third and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They're going to bring out Tommy Townsend to punt it away. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Raiders have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten to a great start here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Everybody rushing back to the line.
Brings up second and 11.
Now Daniels off the play action. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Warriors 17. Come on, come on.
Looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Rig. 60 Bison. Check, Panther. Check. Rig alert.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Sent down by Cody Barton.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They go again with Taylor. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Check smash.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Las Vegas, first down. A gain of 26 yards. Las Vegas, first down.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run here with Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Daniels throwing on third. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. It's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Red, 38.
On third down, it's Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over first and 10. At the
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Taylor. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Jason Clare is set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Going play action. Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Yikes. So as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On the draw, it's Barkley, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game.
Check White.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Young on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And this one doesn't go far.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it complete to Reed. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
50, green.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Did not like what he was seeing, brothers. And he's just going to hurl this one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Raiders have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach.
Check. Fix the Eagles.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Let's go.
This is Taylor. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down.
Taylor again. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
That's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This time it's a passing play. Dumped off to his running back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Let's go now. Panthers 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
60 reps. 60 reps.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Black one.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to.
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's third down now.
Ready.
They'll air it out on third. It's a screen to Barkley. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Ready.
Running back sent in motion. First down, Young. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
The 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Here's Young again. That's incomplete on second down. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
Down.
Again, it's Young. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Viking 18. Reno, steady.
Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Raiders moments away from their 4th win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, go street. Hot 7, rig alert, rig alert. Trap alert.
Now a toss play. Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Going with a screen, they hit it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Ready, ready. 52 Bulls.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Young working from the gun. He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running it with Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First place set down behind the line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third down, give to Hampton. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.